Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Wrong screen. We're not on that one. We're on this one. Wow. Good start. Good start back after over a week. I hope you're all well. And thank you so much for joining. Virtuoso Matt, thank you so much. And good luck with that final shiny starter. Really appreciate it. Mighty, how are you doing? Decidui the Unrivaled. Axel, how are you doing? Daniel, Will, Kevin, Brogan, Nilo, and Brandon. Thank you so much to everyone for joining. Matty, how are you doing? I hope you're good. We are going to be doing a DYNAMAX adventure raid hunt for LUGIA tonight. So if anyone would like to join in, of course, the code is on the overlay. Just type it in. Join us, because that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I'll bang it in now. So if you've got your switches at the ready and you want to be doing a hunt for LUGIA, going to give the Arceus a little bit of a break tonight. We're going to continue with the Registeel. If we get that, we'll move across to Ho-Oh. And it'll be good. It's nice to be back, though. It's been over a week since I last streamed. I was at Dortmund Regionals over the weekend. And over that weekend, I got really sick. Did the production. It was a lot of fun. But got back. And I have been struggling this week. So today's really the first day I've felt like I could probably do a stream. So if I'm still a bit chesty, that's the reason why. And I apologize already for any splutters, coughs, or anything like that. But it should be a fun stream. I'm looking forward to it. How is everyone? Nilio, hi. Lee, long time no see. How are you? I am doing better than I was, my friend. I hope you are doing good as well. Great to see you as always. Right, let's start this. I'll invite others. I think I'm online. I am online, so that's good. So if you want to hop in, join. It'd be great to have you. John, how are you doing? Hostage Myth, how are you doing as well? Hope you're good. John, straight in there. Great to see. Banks, how are you doing? I'm doing good, my friend. I am doing all right. Right, let's start this Registeel hunt as well. 686 resets. Got a few going so far, so I've taped the button down tonight, so it'll be easier to do the resetting, so I'm not faffing around all the time as well. This is why the Unrivaled got a shiny Alolan Sandslash from doing the Latias DYNAMAX Adventures. Awesome, my friend. That is a really nice shiny to get. Really nice. Hopefully, you get that Latias very soon. Eyo Geeks, thank you so much. I'm getting there, my friend. I'm getting there slowly and surely. But yeah, it's been a bit of a... It's one of those weeks where it's been so surreal. I'm lost with days and trying to catch up on stuff. I feel like so much has been happening and I've just been out of the loop, but hopefully after today going forward, I'll be able to catch up on things and things will start to move forward a bit quicker, so that'd be good. Did you get the Zygarde, Tyler? We haven't got the Zygarde, but gonna give the Zygarde a break tonight. Go for Lugia tonight, so if we get the Lugia, we can always hop over onto the Zygarde as well. The code is on the overlay, 12321137. Anyone is welcome to join. We got 1 minute 30. Dorothy, how are you doing? I got a shiny Spiritomb in a batch of eggs. Very nice shiny as well. Mighty decided to get a shiny Mew of the Virtual Console. Nice. Had to change the settings on my 3DS, but I guess it would be worth it having a full army of shiny Mews. Definitely, my friend. Good luck with that one. That is awesome to hear. Let me know how it goes as well. What is the code? The code is on the screen, on the overlay. So that code, where it says code below the switch screen, that's the code. Gijmona, I would love you to join. Yeah, 100%. Anyone is welcome to join these raids. We'll be hunting Lugia for the foreseeable. I think we've only done like 20 resets on Zygarde, and it feels so much more than what we've done. But hopefully we... I need to get back into the motion of counting the Registeels as well. Found a shiny Sobble right now. Sending luck, Lexi. Congrats on the shiny Sobble. Super nice shiny as well. And thank you for the luck tonight. We're definitely gonna need some, I think, for the Lugia. Shiny Spunk in Pokemon Go now. Nice, Hostage Myth. That's a nice one to get. That is very cool. Congrats. And Will, how do I use the code? Oh, now you're asking me. Well, we've got 11 seconds, 10. It looks like me and John will be solo on this. If anyone in the chat has some tips for getting to join in on the code on the on this, me and John going solo for this one, right? We need Lugia. I'll pick the Abomasnow. It's not the best to start with, but we should be all right. Lugia is a lot easier than the Zygarde. Right. Here we go. Tapu Lele and a love ball, Seth. Good luck with that. Vader, how are you doing, my friend? Great to see you as always. Room glitched, I think. Put me in another. Oh, Matty. Maybe we change the code for the next one. Maybe that's the way to do it. Right, let's have a quick glance to see what we've got. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough. I'll go this way, but we'll see what John decides to do. I wonder if the NPCs are going to just follow me at every route, so John might need to tell me if we need a different route to go. Brahmin, how are you doing? Hope you're good. I'd love to hop in the next one. Just started watching. Awesome. I'd love to have you in the next one. It'd be great if you can. Anyone is welcome to join as well, so be my guest, friends. JT Players, I am doing all right, my friend. I've been a bit sick this week, so I'm feeling like the back end of it. Not feeling 100%, but feeling all right. So good enough to come on. I've missed streaming Grassy Clyde. I love this. But yeah, since getting back from Dortmund was a nightmare getting back from as well. It's like such a long journey. Did you out there in Rival? Last night I got a shiny Lucario on my 60th Schlaffermotham. I don't even know if I'm reading that right, my friend. Just correct me if I'm not. But congrats on the shiny Lucario. That is very exciting. Scooter, my first time watching you live. Scooter, great to have you here. Thank you so much for coming in. Hopefully you bring us some luck with one of these two shinies tonight. I would love to get the Registeel. It'd be nice to get, because obviously I have another global challenge coming up soon, so it'd be nice to be able to use it in that one. And it'd be nice to add the Registeel to the collection after so many resets. Just feels like it's not going to happen. Keyboard, how are you doing? I hope you're good. I was searching, but I never found your room. Maybe we change the code for the next one. Maybe refresh it a little bit. Let's see. Sorry to those of you that tried but couldn't get in. Let's catch you streaming. Gave up Zygarde. I don't think we give it up, Vader. We'll go back to Zygarde, but I think just as a break to come in tonight, I would really like to get the Lugia. A little secret. I'm working on a video and I need to get all the legendaries. So Zygarde not on the list of ones I require. So this definitely is a side mission, as well as I kind of would like to get shiny Lugia as well. So, but we will go back to Zygarde. We will try. I mean, if we get the Lugia early tonight, we will just hop over straight to Zygarde. I'll just choose between mine and John's at random. I think that's how it does. Okay, that makes sense, Matty. Thank you so much. That makes a lot of sense. Alpha Sapphire Decidueye. I thought it might have been that, but I didn't want to like take any crazy guesses either. Shiny Alpha Motham. That's the one. Blaze. Been trying to get a shiny Mudkip. 14,000 eggs later, no shiny. Oh, that is rough. I hope you manage to get it very soon. Keep us updated if you're continuing the hunt, and I really hope you manage to get it. John, I don't know how you're feeling, but I don't want the Quagsire. Dragonite, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a great day. Right, Water Steel. Steel's probably a better one to go for. We get the Scientist as well, although we do get the berries here. Steel's going to be rough for us. I would say Water, but just so we don't take too many deaths, I think. What's it to find the shiny this way? So on the Dynamax Adventures, you've got the odds are really good. They're like 1 in 100 if you've got the shiny charm. So they're really, really solid. For the Registeel, it's like 1 in 1,395. So the odds are still decent with the shiny charm. They're a lot better in the Dynamax raids, but the caveat is they take so long to complete. That's the problem, you know. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts, whereas you get through a lot more resets with the 3DS on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so that it might be a little bit better. Brahman 1, I thought your Dortmund commentary was the best this year. You're on point. Thank you so much, my friend. It was a struggle. It was such a struggle at times. Like we obviously, like every broadcast, you have a cough button. I've never used the cough button more in my life than I did in Dortmund. It was every breath I seemed to take, it was like that catch in my throat tickle, and I was coughing, spluttering. God bless my fellow casters. They definitely put up with me that weekend, and I just couldn't. I still can't really laugh, because every time I go to laugh, it's like I just end up in a coughing mess. So I've kind of tried to avoid the laughing, even little. It's like I've got this little like adapting my laugh. Sounds super weird, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. It was a struggle. It was a really fun event. I really appreciate the support though, and I hope you enjoyed the broadcast over the weekend. It was some great games over the entire weekend, so it was really nice to be a part of. Very tiring. Rooms glitch out all the time. Code is fine, Matty. Thank you. Well, we'll keep it for the next one. We'll see how it goes. If the next one still glitches out, hopefully it doesn't next time around. The nice thing about the Lugia raids though is they're so much quicker than the Zygods, so we should be able to kind of cycle through them a lot quicker, which is good. Does Giovanni's Persian know a dark move in Let's Go? Not too sure, Brandon. I would imagine it might do. It makes sense that it does. So my favorite match from Dortmund was one with Eric and Nick. Yes, you and Costa did a fantastic job. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. That was an absolutely insane match. It was so good. Yeah, such a good match. It was hilarious here when hearing his reaction. The gorging fire hit the Among Us on the Switch. I know, right? That was just like wild moment. Like the whole desk, like just the backstage just erupted at that point. It was crazy. It was such a hype match. It was and Costa like definitely captured the moment perfectly. So I do like working with Costa. I mean, I like working with all of the guys and the girls as well. So yeah, it was just it was a very cool match indeed. That is a Malamar, so I think that one is going to be good for us to take into the Lugia. They're going to join us locals this week. Very cool. I'm excited about the entry fee. It's £30. Is that 30 euros? $30? That's a lot of money considering. Slightly won't get too far. That is a lot for a local as well. Is that an MSS Vader? I hope you have a lot of fun. It does seem like a lot of money. Like, is there prize money with that, or like, is the tournament organizer like explained why it's so high? Like, if it's a huge event, I can kind of understand, but at the same time, I'm like, that is a lot for a local. That's only half the price, like a regional. You know, for a regional, you get a lot more, right? But yeah, I hope you have a great time anyway. Seems like a lot of money. I agree with you. If my locals were that much, I think it would definitely put me off, or at least think twice about going. You know, I don't know, but I hope you have an awesome time. What's your team? Are you gonna keep it under wraps? The 6 at least. I would like to know. But if you want to just keep it stum, that is fair enough. Might have been using glasses for a while. So weird seeing the world. Wait there, let me see this. So seeing the world so detailed. I don't know how I lived 18 years of my life without them. That's so weird, you know. That's so weird you say that. I was talking to Costa in Dortmund, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. I'm sure he won't. But he was telling me about he had laser eye surgery, and he had like 3 days where he couldn't open his eyes or anything like that. And then when he finally was able to kind of open them, everything was fine. And he said like everything was like super HD, and he was like he couldn't believe how detailed things were. It must be such a nice feeling, like when you have that kind of like that detail where you've been missing it, you know, for whatever reason. I think it's fascinating though, but I'm pleased you're benefiting from it though, my friend, and great to hear. Glasses are cool as well. So everyone likes glasses. People are cool on glasses. Matty also sick. Feel you, man. It's going around. Yeah, it's definitely going around. I hope you have a speedy recovery, my friend, and definitely take some time to rest up. I think that's the thing this week. I could have easily dived in, and I think I would have went downhill pretty quickly after that. So yeah, definitely make sure to rest up, my friend. Thoughts are with you. Gabrielle, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. And if you are joining us on the stream tonight, hope you enjoy it with us. Maybe bring us a little bit of shiny luck. Ken, did you enjoy Germany? Ken, I really had a great time. The only thing that was a little bit of a downside to it was I was pretty sick. Like, you know, if you were at the streams last week, I was getting pretty sick before I left, and then it just came on pretty bad when I was out there. But otherwise, it was an amazing time, and the event itself was great. So very tiring, but it was awesome to be a part of the production, and yeah, really had a good time. If you caught any of the broadcast, I hope you had it. Right, John, am I going to take the Malamar? Because I feel like the Abomasnow is going to struggle against this Lugia. I will take it. Because I feel like the Clefable's not terrible. It's a good support Pokemon. So I hope you don't mind. Okay, John's not taking it. John's done us a solid. John's part of the team. The others were trying to take it. Got a shiny Alolan Persian. Nice, very nice. JT plays. Right, what do we want? Black glasses, are they going to be useful? Not really. Are the wise glasses? The black glasses would be useful. But yeah. Decided to do a Dynamax adventure for the first time in maybe a year, and my very first run, I actually got one, so that was weird. GT plays, that's amazing though. That's nice when you like jump back into something like that, and you're like, I haven't done this for such a long time. And you're getting these shinies. That's so good. Great shiny to get as well. I don't know how many people have patience to get the shiny living decks. I'm honestly fine with only having them registered in the Pokedex. I know what you mean. It's such a huge task, you know. I always think it's like insanely like commendable that people that are like have got it, you know, being able to do it. And yeah, I would like to do it, but I don't know. I've got so many to do. But I guess we've got plenty of time. We'll know hopefully a little bit better when Pokemon Day rolls around in like 2 weeks time, which I'm very excited about, which I'm sure all of you are as well. How long we'll have left in these little side missions before whatever's next comes out. And you never know. We might get more Scarlet and Violet content. Who knows? It might be, we might be pleasantly surprised. There's lots of fun rumors and stuff going around at the minute, isn't there, with what will be announced and stuff like that. Does the stream just stop at random for anyone else? I don't know why, but it keeps stopping for me recently. That is very strange. My vitals, stream vitals, aren't acting up or anything. Everything looks smooth on my end, so I don't know if it's YouTube or anything, but hopefully it sorts itself out. Will Atomic Hawk, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you are good, having a great Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. 30 for a local is way too much. My thoughts exactly. I think it's actually extortionate. Where I live, it was 5 to 10 depending on the store, and 20 for a League Cup, which I have tomorrow. Good luck with the League Cup tomorrow. And yeah, I think you're right. Like a League Cup is a bigger tournament. We don't generally get them in VG so much. They're normally more of a TCG event, but they're bigger events, right? And locals should be between 5 and 10. There's no reason to charge 30. I feel like that's so much money. Vader, if you don't mind me asking, like, where is the local that you're attending? I'd love to do a little bit of digging just to find out. Don't want players getting ripped off. That's the last thing kind of we want in the community, you know. You want players to go and be encouraged to keep going back, especially to local level events, because it supports TOs, right? And it's a nice thing to do. It's a good place for practice and that. You don't want to put players off by charging crazy fees. I think it's like definitely the wrong thing to do, and I'm pretty sure that Pokemon would probably agree with that, unless there's like legit reasons. You don't know what, you know, the pricing might be really good for that one event, so that might be a reason why. But generally speaking, a standard local, you're like, nah, it shouldn't be that much money. But yeah, Vader, if you're about, let us know. Right, let's start beating up this Lugia. Went to laser surgery consultant, but they told me my eyesight was too poor. Hostage myth. That is actually, that's crazy. That doesn't even seem like a thing that could happen. Oh, that's like the worst thing. I'm sorry you had to hear that. That's terrible. But I hope you're doing all right outside of that. Bradley, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you as always. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Great to see you in the stream. Thank you so much for coming by and joining. July Plays, how are you doing as well? Hope you're having a fantastic day. And Ken, I could tell you were under the weather, but mad respect for powering through it. Thank you so much, Ken. Yeah, show has to go on, right? It's all about the players at the event, so it's kind of like one of those things where you have to try and just put however you're feeling to one side and do the best you can. So hopefully that came through. I've watched bits of it back and not a lot of it this week. I haven't really been doing much in the regard of that, so I'll probably do a bit over the weekend and see where some of my downfalls were, where I can improve for next time and stuff. But yeah, it was a struggle at times, but we powered through. And like I say, it was a fun event. But by the end of the Sunday, it was hilarious. I wish I'd done a video because I could barely speak. Like, my voice was just gone. Saturday night, it was gone, but then I had the Saturday evening to rest. But at the end of the Sunday, I was just, yeah, it was done. And the cough I've got now sounds so horrible. It's like a proper smoker's cough. It's not great. Right, 1 Lugia down. That's good. Beta, you think it's too much? I didn't sign up yet. I think it is a lot, but if there's like good pricing there, or if there's a good reason for that cost, I think it kind of, I don't want to put you off going. And at the end of the day, it is down to yourself if you're happy paying that. It just seems like a lot. I've never paid that much for like a local before. Someone on the Discord server sent a photo of a shiny Mew, had a Japanese name and came with a Master Ball. Suspicious, very suspicious. Which game is it from? Just out of curiosity. Right, let's check. Have we got anything? Please be the Lugia if it is anything. Quagsire, no. Zedra, no. Malamar, no. Lugia, no. No. Nothing. Nothing this first time around. Just sad. Never mind. Yes, we will keep the record of Lugia, please. Right, let's go for the next one. Lugia. Okay, so the code that we're going to use is going to be the one on the screen. We'll try this one more time. Hopefully it works. 1232 1137. So we'll use that code. Got 3 minutes. Hop in, join. It would be great to have any of you join in. There's no stipulations to join or anything like that, so just hop in and join. Danny, how are you doing? I hope you're good. No Zygarde tonight, but we will continue Zygarde a later time. Gonna take a break from Zygarde, go after one of the best, in homage of Johto, one of the best legendaries, Lugia, shiny Lugia. We'll try and get this one tonight. How do I get in Max Adventures? Brandon, it is in the Crown Tundra DLC, so it's that part of Sword and Shield. I love, yeah, shiny Lugia. It's such a nice shiny. I've got, the plan was to do Lugia in the DYNAMAX Adventure raids and then Ho-Oh on the 3DS. So I've got my Ultra Sun copy here. So if we get the Reggie Steel, which I'm like, there's a good chance we could get it tonight early. Then we'll hop over and do that. Diana, how are you doing? I hope you're good. I am doing all right, better than I was earlier in the week, but I hope you're having a fantastic week and doing well. Great to see you as always. And thanks so much for joining the stream. Hostage Myth, they did offer me an alternative treatment though. Some kind of artificial lens implant for like 8,000 per eye. Oh my god, that's absolutely insane. Is anyone having trouble joining the raid? The link code is in the top right hand corner of this screen, and it's on the overlay as well. So if you're having trouble joining, just let me shout up in the chat. Thought you took Lugia for a second. Could you imagine? I would have been devastated. Brahmin, that would be so sad. So sad. End of the stream. Sorry, people. We'll have to go back to Zygarde. Which team in Dortmund was my favorite? Oh. I would have really liked to have seen Jack Clark's team on stream because I know he had an Okadogi. We got to see Ben on stream, which was great because I kind of helped in part with Ben's team, so I really like Ben's team. But it was really unfortunate that he went up against Nemanja because that was like the worst matchup you could ever have with that team. But favorite team was probably Alex and Eric's team. I really liked Alex and Eric's team. The Tinglu P2. It was a very solid team overall. So I think that was probably one of my favorites, I think. Looks like we're going out alone, John, again. We'll change the code for the next one. We'll change it. Can't join because there's too many joining at the same time. Ah, that seems like super weird because there shouldn't be. Let's go the hat. There's not the best of options there, the Ditto. Ditto's always good to have on your team, I feel. If you're doing like a solo run. But never the best. If you're picking it, I don't think. Right, we will change the code for the next one. So if anyone wants to hop in and join on the next one, then we will we'll be able to do it. Seems that only John is able to hop in at the minute, which is nice to have at least one of you. Right, I think the electric route is probably the way. So this left-hand side, the bug. The ice side might actually not be terrible. Because what have we got up this way? I think we go this way. That's the way I think we go. I'm about to catch the legendaries in Scarlet and wondered if you caught yours in any particular Pokeballs. I'm tempted to try and catch all mine in Premier Balls. Premier Balls is a really nice shout, Bradley. I caught all mine in Luxury Balls. I started to regret it shortly after committing to it because the catch rates on all the legendaries are pretty brutal, but I managed to do it in the end, which was nice. But yeah, Premier Balls would be very, very cool, especially for stuff like the Kubfu and Glastrier Calyrex and stuff like that. It'd be very, very cool to do. Good luck with it though. I hope you have a lot of success and good luck with the catch rates. Dragonite put me in a different group. Right, we're changing the code. I'm sorry everyone that you're not able to hook up. We will change the code for the next one. Already have a shiny Gyarados and Violet, but I want to transfer to the Gen 2 shiny from Virtual Console. I don't know why. It's like the original Mark. I don't blame you. That's such a cool idea to do, you know. Definitely do it. Trade it up while we still can as well. ETT Breaks, thank you so much for the subscribe. I hope if you are joining the stream, you are enjoying it with us. Then I've never managed to join when the raid was up for longer than 30 seconds. Always connected with other peeps. Right, okay. I think we have to choose a really obscure code then. And then hopefully that'll do the trick. Dan, I'm doing better. Great to hear. So my doctor earlier this week and we have a plan going forward and feeling like the weight lifted off my shoulders. That is amazing to hear, Diana. I am so happy. Hopefully things look up from here. Of course, that is the only way. But that sounds so positive and that really makes me feel very, very happy for you. So I'm very pleased that things are finally starting to turn a corner for you. Really am. So thanks so much for dropping in, sharing that as well, because you know, I really appreciate it and great to hear. But I do need to get in touch with you, so I will. But I have been, like I was saying earlier on the stream, been pretty sick this week since I got back from Dortmund. So it's been a little bit of a, I've been a bit out of action. So, Gage Mona, I got Zygarde raid if anyone wants to join it. Very nice. I'm sure there's some people that will be interested. Sin, how are you doing? How does joining exactly work? Just put in the code and hope it works. I thought it would be more like the code would be pretty exclusive. I didn't really feel like there would be that many people hosting under the same sort of code. So this is why we'll change it on the next one. Because the first few that we ever started hosting, we never really had an issue with the code people joining and stuff like that. It was more a case of the raid would fill up, but it's not even filling up now. So it's like, I don't know, it feels like the cord's just being used by others, which is fine, of course, but that might be one of the reasons why. Which of you do you think is better, single strike or rapid strike? At the moment in VG, it's definitely single strike. Although I do still think rapid still has a really solid place. I mean, you look at Wolf's team from Charlotte, and then, you know, I think it's still performing very well when it gets to that top 8 position. But it's definitely niched down a bit more, and its jobs become a lot harder than in previous formats, just because of the rise of Ogapon and some other Pokemon that make it like you know, Raging Bolt, that make life a little bit more tricky for it. So I still think there's a lot of value in the rapid strike form. Just the single strike just feels a little bit stronger at the moment, especially with the increase of like size spam and stuff like that are popping up. And you know, if you're in a tournament, you're inevitably going to come across at least one size spam team throughout your run, I would imagine. Mighty Iron Thorns is so underrated because of that awful typing, but I got Super Ball rank on Violet with it. Dragon Dance, Rock Blast, Thunder Punch, and Pin Missile. That's an interesting set. Thing hits like a bullet train. I do really like it as an option. I think it's good. I like the set as well that you've got. Really cool. There's too many people trying to join, and people are getting sent to different dens. Maybe I just create a new code every time we go in and take the code down for the raid. I'm good without it. And then hopefully, it's just if there's too many people trying to join, it would fill up the entire raid, and we're not filling up the raid. That's the only problem, you know. So it could be that though. Of course, Virtuoso Map, do you think Meltan Melmetal will get some game time? A new announcement coming up soon. I would love that to happen, honestly. Because they're still like locked exclusively to Pokemon Go, right? It'd be nice to see them like pushed into a main series title, and however they do it, like it would be really cool. Imagine them doing like an event for Scarlet and Violet. That would be hype. Do we change? I think we change. We take the risk. John's sticking with the Ditto. I love it. Still no shiny steel. Dean, how are you doing? Great watching you cast, mate. I'm currently playing XD while watching the stream. Nice, mate. Nice. Very nice. Thank you so much as well. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast over the weekend. It was a lot of fun being out in Germany. Nice to be home, but had a great time out there. Requasa the boy, how are you doing? Hope you're good and having a great day yourself. Thanks so much for hopping in and enjoying the stream. We definitely got the raw end of the deal there with the swapping of Pokemon. The Abomasnow was definitely better. How are you doing? I'm good, my friend. Doing a lot better than I was earlier in the week. Matty, I think it happens when people join, accidentally leave. The spots will fill for a second, so it makes others room. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense if that's how it works. Try to join the next round. Amazing, Peter. That's great. And he'll just connect to them. Yeah. The system is probably not as strong as it would have been in, well, even Scarlet and Violet. I don't know. Did I miss catching the Zygarde? Jelly Boy, no, we have just skipped over the Zygarde for tonight. Just doing something a little bit different. We're going for the Lugia instead tonight, just to change things up. I'm just going to Giga Impact it. I'm just going to go for the Giga Impact, just to get the damage off. Probably better than going X-Scissor. We might be able to pick up the knockout onto it this turn, which might be the way around it. So many counters to Rapid Strike. Not too many things can switch into Teradark, Wicked Blow. Yeah, that's it. Especially if it's boosted as well. It's crazy, crazy strong. I was running Single Strike in... When was the last? In Lille, I ran Single Strike. Poison Terror Single Strike. So good. I loved it. It was very, very strong. But yeah, it's picked up way more usage now. Regulation F. Raw Death Child, how are you doing? Hope everyone is having a wonderful beginning to the weekend. Me too, and I hope you are as well. I hope you've had a fantastic Friday. Thanks so much for hopping in during this stream. And Steven, how are you doing? I was wondering if you still have any of those legit shiny moves. I do. I have a few boxes of them that I traded up. Oh, it would have been before Christmas. I really want one, but never had the chance to join back when you had the giveaway. We should do another giveaway very soon just to get rid of the last few, because I was planning to do it and then do the Celebi giveaway from the shiny Celebi as well that we had, but obviously Celebi's not, you can't get it in Scarlet and Violet, so they decided to be mean on that one. But no, we will arrange the Mew one again, so everyone that does want to pick one up still, or wants the second one, can grab one, and it means they can move all of those ones that have transferred up painfully from the virtual console, can be traded to nice new shiny homes. I'm in the Wycon part. What do I do next to get into the den? We want to catch this. Anyone can help Will out with where to go after that part of it, after you're in Wycom and you've connected to get into the raid. That would be super helpful. I've never joined too many raids from my Switch, so I'm not really too sure. I've only ever hosted, so I'm not the best one to kind of guide you through that. Will, I'm sorry, I'm not being much help at the moment. Right, do we take the Wigglytuff? I think we do, because the Axew's not the one that we need. You activated competitive. John, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All I can say is I'm sorry. I will pay more attention. We'll go for the electric now, because the electric's going to be good. I think it's Vikavolt, though. It looks like it'll still be strong, though, against the Lugia for the most part. And Dan, how are you doing? Did you end up getting the Zygarde? No, Dan, we haven't. Skipping over the Zygarde for tonight. Just going to take a break from it. Try the Lugia for a little bit of a change. But we're doing good, though, my friend. And great to see you as always. John, oh, it was a Raquinid, not even me. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. Veda, you got to talk to the woman to join DYNAMAX adventure while connected. Then choose any mon. Click plus to enter the code. Ah, okay. So that makes a lot of sense, Veda. Thank you so much. That is very helpful to those that have not or don't know how to do it so much. This moveset is not the best. The round is probably the strongest thing. Tony, how are you doing? I hope you're good, my friend. Great to see you in the stream as always. Hope you've had a fantastic week. And Roll Jet Child, enjoy my morning before I start the hectic day of Pokemon Go, since the Sinnoh Tour worldwide begins today. It does. It's starting. Has it started over here in the UK yet? Or is it starting tomorrow? I don't know when it's starting, but it's very exciting. Nonetheless, I hope you have a lot of fun with it when you're out and about today. There you got a shiny Mew. Nice. Well, hopefully if there's anyone that you do know about that would like to pick one up, then let them know, and we'll try and arrange it. We'll try and do it before Pokemon Day, before it gets crazy hectic again, because I feel like things will probably start picking up a bit content wise once we know what we've got coming, Pokemon Day, etc. I feel like I'm gonna have to steal the Vikavolt. Opinion: Chenpao, Urshifu and Flutterman ruin singles battles. Is so hard to counter them because they're huge damage and they can deal. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the singles format. They are quite impactful. Well, Flutterman in particularly so impactful in doubles and VG. It's crazy strong. It's never really dropped too far off the top 3 to 5 in the usage stats the entire time it's been allowed. Chenpao's a little it's easier to manage in doubles than it is in singles for sure. How long do you plan to stream, Matty? Oh, a good few hours, mate, tonight. So we should be going a little bit longer. Taking a break from Zygarde is for sure good for the mentals. Definitely, Dan. Definitely. I was just saying at the start, I was like, we've done I think 20 resets for it. And it feels like way more, and that is nothing really compared to what we have to probably gonna have to do to get it. We get very lucky if we get it in those initial ones, I think. Imagine getting a shiny Vikavolt though, that would be very hype. Obi Wolfman, how are you doing? I got my Sword and Shield Lugia shiny in one of the 10 total beast balls I have ever owned. That's insane. That is so good to hear, my friend. Congrats on that. And then a beast ball as well. I think, do I have a beast ball here? I'm so scared to use it. I think I might have like one beast ball and I'm just too scared to use it every time because I'm like, this one won't be the shiny and then it's gone forever. I will swap. Steven, thanks a bunch, man. Looking forward to any of your giveaways and thanks for doing that for everyone, dude. No problem, my friend. I will try and I think next week might be a good week to do it if we do one. Really need to get through Leaf Green, so we're doing the Nuzlocke of Leaf Green. We'll kick-start that on Monday once again, get through that, finish that, and then start the shiny hunt for the Deoxys, because that was the plan to be the next giveaway. So we get the Deoxys in Leaf Green, we do the same sort of thing with that one, and that should be a lot of fun because Deoxys, unlike Celebi, can transfer into Scarlet and Violet, which is nice. So, and you never know, we might get a Deoxys event for Pokemon Day, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be really, I'm excited to see what events they do because I'm hoping they do some sort of event for Pokemon Day. It feels like they should. Spark. This OP Vikavolt. When I started, I don't know how I get the Alga though. I picked Diamond badge, but I live in Wales. Pick the Diamond badge, but I live in Wales. Yeah, I haven't picked a badge yet on mine. I don't know when it starts though. That's the only thing. I'll probably pick the Dialga badge as well, for sure. The better one, secretly. I watched Dortmund Day 2 and really enjoyed it, especially the Nick versus Eric Rios game. In my opinion, masterclass game. It was a very, very good game, backwards and forwards. And after game 1 as well, it looked so locked down from Eric's side of things, you know. Nick did so well to just play to their outs and come back in that match and then actually take it all. It was absolutely just a, yeah, like you say, a masterclass. Really, it was so good from start to finish. Glad you enjoyed it though, my friend. Really, really great to hear. Keyboard, how are you doing? I always wondered why doubles is the official format when the games themselves are 95% singles battles. Seems counterproductive in my opinion. It does make it a lot harder when you think like we've only had like what, the Blueberry Academy was the only game where we've really had dedicated doubles battles. I think it's because the speed of the two. Doubles has always primarily been a lot quicker to end, so it's singles can go on for a lot longer, you know. And I think that's probably the main thinking behind it, why they chose doubles over the singles. Because yeah, really, like I was shocked when I first came back to competitive and like to find that it was doubles, you know, because like originally it was always singles because that's all there was, and then for them to go to doubles felt kind of crazy. I can't believe we've not beat the Lugia because we haven't got enough folks in. Right, I'm gonna just take that code down and I'm just gonna type it in. Did we get a bonus legendary in the meantime though? Let's have a look. Araquanid, no. Wigglytuff, no, nothing. Come up empty-handed, right, again. Okay, so I'm gonna just plug a code in, a new code, and hopefully this one works. Right. John, thank you for your help with that one. I'm sorry that we weren't able to get the Lugia that time around. Right. Let's see. Let's just plug something random in. The code we're going to go for is 85564411. Right, so that's the code. I'm going to just plug it into chat as well. For this one is 85564411. So you're going to have like 3 minutes, I guess, to hook up. Charlie, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Hope you're feeling better. You smashed it in Dortmund as you were under the weather. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah, it was a struggle on the desk, but it was a lot of fun. Really appreciate it, my friend. And yeah, it was. It's nice to be home this week. I've been pretty under the weather most of the week, so today's felt like one of the first days I've felt semi normal again. So looking forward to the weekend. Palkia is better in Go. It's number 1 in Master League. Atomic Hawk. I stand corrected. 100%. I was mainly talking about Dialga, just the design of it, more than anything. I'm just trying to dig myself out of this hole. Mr. Mime, Galarian Mr. Mime will take you. Groudon's quite a nice one here as well. With you, I feel like it's going to be a wild Pokemon day, hoping to get another Mewtwo level raid event after the 20 minutes of Cafe Remix. We're definitely going to get the Cafe Remix, the standard Cafe Remix insert section of the direct, and then yeah, hopefully, can you imagine if we get another like equivalent difficulty level to the Mewtwo raid? I don't think we'll ever see anything as difficult as that Mewtwo raid. Just because, well, who says? Like, yeah, who knows, you know? I would think we probably won't, because I think we're not going to get another, unless they do give us a mythical away to combat the legendary. That would make a lot of sense. Right, what's the best route? Feel like going after that ice type up there might be better, but we'll see what the groups decide. But yeah, I mean, what legendary do you think they would do? It would be the equivalent. And I feel like it would have to be something that we haven't been able to catch in the games post DLC, you know? That would be my thinking. Global starts next week on the 24th. Yes, yeah, the next one. So that's the next global challenge. And Diana, I have high hopes for Pokemon Day. Really just hope, don't want to let down. Either way, excited to know what they're working on. Me too, me too. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, please don't be like one of those Pokemon Day announcements where I'm like, really, everyone's so hyped up for it, and then we get into it and it is just a complete letdown. Am I better? Oh, let's just go Max Mindstorm. Let's just try and blow through this thing. Mastio9999, how are you doing? There we go. Thanks for hopping in and joining the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Better have a good feeling about this. Yes, Pokemon Day, we really have no official hints from what could be coming. I don't keep up with the leaks. I like being unspoiled. I don't blame you, my friend. It is probably the best way to go. Yeah, we've had nothing like concrete, have we, in regards to what's coming? So it could be anything. I'm very excited for it though, because I think anything we get is going to be potentially good. I do expect something for the Switch. As long as we get something for the Switch, I'll be very happy. I'd be happy with just the Virtual Console games coming on. I think that would be fine if we got something like maybe, I know we need something later this year. I don't think a main series title, but something, hopefully. Did you finally get the shiny Zygarde? Fitty Rocks? No, we haven't. We're just taking a break from the Zygarde hunt tonight, going after Lugia, just to try something a little bit different, because I do love a little bit of Lugia. So that's what we're going for tonight. Daga has the better design, but Giratina has the better design than both. Giratina, yeah, I would probably agree with you, Tomokock. Giratina's design is very, very peak. Very peak. Tony, 129 watching and only 35 likes. Can we do better, chat? Can we? If you are enjoying the stream, everyone, just a little quick reminder, just to drop down there if you can. Drop a like. It does really help out massively. So thank you so much for joining the stream. If you can join, drop a like, swing down there, be helpful. If you can get to like 100 likes, that would be very, very nice, but we'll see. No pressure. I typed in the code and the stream froze. Also didn't work again for some reason. Might be because it froze. I hope next one, we'll be going for a few more, so hopefully you get in on the next one if you can. Will, sorry you didn't get in this time around. Charlie, I'm a Pokemon myself. Yes, I don't blame you though. I like Palkia, I like Dialga. I just prefer the design of Dialga. I think it's always been the one that I like a lot more, but I don't dislike either. I have no idea what they could possibly do for the raid event for Pokemon Day. They have done all the staple Pokemon. That's the thing. I'm a bit lost to say what are they gonna do. They could do Zacian, they could do Zamazenta. It's like the Pokemon that I think can be transferred in but aren't catchable. I think that's more likely what they'll do, you know, because like you look at like Mewtwo, it wasn't one of the Pokemon that you could go around Paldea and catch from the Snacksworth stuff. So I think it's more likely. That's why I feel like Lugia, Ho-Oh probably aren't the ones. Rayquaza's probably not the one that we'll get. It could be a mythical for sure. But yeah, who knows? Get 200 likes at least for some shiny charms. Yes, we need it for some shiny charms for sure, Tony. I appreciate the comment as well, Tony. Thank you so much. Kind of hoping for virtual console with Switch. Really need them. Yeah, I am with you on that. I think that would be... Oh, that would be so good. So good having just all the old games on the Switch. We just need it. So it would be such an easy win for them as well, I feel. J-Master Yoshi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Friday, my friend. And I'm doing all right, mate. Getting better as the days go by this week. Would feel a lot better if we got the shiny Registeel anytime soon. Feel like we've got more chance of getting that than the Lugia. Or maybe not. I love it if they did a classic collection, but the virtual consoles I feel unlikely due to explore it. Yeah, the save states is the biggest issue. I think they have to do something with the save states to release them. Like we've talked about that a lot. It just feels like that's a big hole in the plans for them to release them. Like the stream to help Osirus solo 7-star UTU algorithm. I love it, Dan. We don't want the Swampert, although the Blizzard's quite nice. But one of our team members can have it. Right. Are we gonna go? I think we probably go this way, and then we can go by the scientist, and someone can trade Pokemon if they want. But up to the group where we go. Do you have anything from the Pokemon X Fendi collaboration? John, I don't, to be honest. I would have probably picked up a tee, but I'm not paying like all that money for like a hoodie or a sweat. I just can't. I can't justify it. I cannot justify it. Just too much. It's like the Thousand Thieves. Like I think the only thing, like I would have really loved the Gengar hoodie, but that sold out really quickly. And then the only thing that I think they've got in stock now is like the bomber jacket, which is very cool. The bomber is very nice, but the problem with the bomber is it's like $1,000, and I'm like, if I bought a bomber jacket for $1,000, I don't think I'd want to wear it. Like I'd want to wear it, but I wouldn't want to wear it as well because I'd be like, I want to kind of keep it nice and pristine. So, you know, and it's $1,000 for a bomber jacket. Like, what I could get so much, like, you know, I'm gonna need a new PC in like probably 9 months time. I'm like, I could put that money way more towards getting something like a new PC, which is going to be actually useful, than a bomber. I got lots of nice coats and jackets, so I'm like, I don't need that. Yeah, I don't own anything clothes wise that expensive. Wish it did, but yeah. How about you? Did you get anything from the Fendi stuff? Like some of the stuff was nice, don't get me wrong, be really cool. And I know why it costs so much, because it's all handmade stuff, so it's all really good quality stuff, you know. So just yeah. Does anyone want to do the Zygarde? The code is on in the chat if you want to do the Zygarde raid with Dragonite. Dragonite is hosting it right now, I think. I'd like a Kofu raid. That way you could get both Urshifu with the same OT. That would be very cool. I like the idea of that. And like make it accessible to get as a shiny as well. That would be very cool. I would take the time to shiny hunt it if you could get it as a shiny. So Fendi listed on the Pokemon Center website and Ellie Choke lol. Vid, I know what you mean. Yeah. I don't think they made, well, they may have made sales from there. They may have done. I don't know. I haven't seen too many people saying they've picked them up. You know, that's always one of the things where it's like, obviously if you're in the US, it's a lot easier to get signed up with like the Play Pokemon collab scheme, you know, if you're a content creator, because they've got a really good system in the States. They haven't really got too much over here in the EU, but it's like if you're really buddy chummy with the Pokemon guy, they may send you some Fendi stuff. Although I think it's like, it's still so expensive, they're probably like, nah, we'll just not send this stuff. We don't need to promote it so much. because I think it promotes itself, but crazy prices. I think Eternatus with a new Stellar form, that would be very cool. That would be good. I would love to see that. I'm not going to take one, so if anyone else would like one, I only kind of went this way, so someone might be able to kind of swap out. But I feel like we've got a pretty good squad up to now anyway. Also got my Lugia in a Beast Ball, then 30 raids. After Necrozma and 30 raids in a Netball. Very nice. That is awesome. We'll go for the Cryogonal, because that will be very useful. It's in 1,000. Wow, yeah. You should check it out. It's a nice jacket, and I think it's handmade, and it's like leather sleeves and stuff like that. It is a very nice jacket, but there's a point where I'm like, nah, it's not that nice. But you know, the jacket I really wish I was able to pick up was the one in Yokohama at Worlds. It was the exclusive Pikachu Worlds one, and that was very nice. But like, I wasn't even like, I got early access to the Pokemon Center because we get pretty lucky getting to go in at certain times, but we weren't the first ones in, so we were like a wave way later, and by the time we got to go in, they literally all sold out. So there was just they were gone. And if you want, like, it's the same sort of scenario now. I've looked on eBay for them, and yeah, to pick one up, they're like $1,000 as well. I'm like, it's gone. The chance is gone. But that was a very nice jacket. That was probably one of the nicest ones I've seen. I would have really loved to have picked one of those up. Vid, I really want the Ogerpon plush from the Pokemon Center, but it's sold out. They'll stock it back up, don't worry. It might take a little bit of while, but like, they'll 100% stock that thing up for sure. There's no way that'll be out of stock for very long. Bobby Wolfman, but now it's been 50 Kyurem, 50. Oh, that is brutal, brutal. Hope you manage to get it soon, mate. Just keep us updated with how that hunt is going. I hope you get the shiny Kyurem very, very soon. Jumbo Just Bra, yeah, 100%. I would love you to join next one. We're just gonna do a new code every time we go around. It seems to work a little bit better, so just keep an eye out for when we start the next one, and I'll have the code ready and waiting. But it would be great to have you hop in and join. You're gonna be at Worlds again this year. I'm not sure as it stands, Vader, to be honest, so I'll have to see as the season unfolds if I'll be able to. I mean, I would love to. Hawaii, it has like a special place, being the World Championships as well in Hawaii, because obviously it was 2010. That was the first year I've earned my first Worlds invite as well, so it would be really nice to be able to kind of go to Hawaii for the World Championships this year. So we'll see. It would be amazing, but yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen at the moment, so we'll see how things play out. If not, I'll be watching from home. You can even do a watch along, because you can do that now. Pokemon actually want you to do watch along stuff with their content, so that would be kind of fun to do. A live watch along of Worlds. I would love to do that. That'll be very fun, because I imagine the format will be like I don't know what the format will be, but you know, you can kind of guess that it might be GS Cup. It might not be. They might just keep it Regulation F for the rest of the season, which I would be very happy about. But I don't know. I don't know if that's what they'll do. See. Glom, how are you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Thanks for hopping in and joining the stream. Casting from home splatters. Could you imagine? That would be cushy. Although I kind of prefer to be in Hawaii for that one. I think when it's like such a nice destination, you know, you want to be there. Danny, if I'm not at Worlds this year, we'll do a watch along for sure. I think that would be very cool to do. TCG rotates on April the 5th, so I could see VG going the same. I think the next format shift, yeah, will be around that. I think around that date. Yeah, the end of March, I think, so it'll be around that date, because Mew's rotating out of TCG right around that time, which is huge because it's like the biggest deck at the minute. But I mean, in Dortmund we saw some interesting decks that you know, I'm told weren't meant to be good till the after the new rotation, and they kind of won, right? I would way prefer to take the Cryogonal, but if someone else would like it, then I'm not going to stand in their way. Glom, good luck with the LUGIA. Thank you so much, my friend. Doesn't look like anyone wants to take it. I will take if no one else is after it. It would be better. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And we get some berries, which are useful, I guess. Tony will be suffering if they do another Reg D Worlds. Wishful thinking. Do you imagine? Could you imagine? That would be hilarious. They're like, yeah, it worked so well last year. Let's go back to it for one more. That's just the format for Worlds going forward. Players would go absolutely bananas, I think. If that was the case, it'd be crazy. Come on, Lugia. This time, be shiny. Please. Or at least the Registeel. Right, I guess let's set the screens up while we're at it. We may as well set screens up, support everyone. That is gonna be the Lugia, I hope so. Scott, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Great to see you. When are we playing Leaf Green? It'll be Monday, mate. We'll start the Leaf Green Nuzlocke, or finish the Leaf Green Nuzlocke on Monday. And then I'm hoping Monday or Tuesday we finish it, and then Wednesday we can start the Deoxys shiny hunt, which will be a lot of fun. So I'm excited to get it done, and then on to the next one. I think a shiny only Nuzlocke has been mentioned, so we can jump into that. I'm kind of tempted to go with a shiny only Nuzlocke for probably Soul Silver, Heart Gold Soul Silver, which could be quite fun. Scared when they allow mythicals into VGC terrain and weather wars everywhere. I don't know if they'll allow mythicals in. So the basic idea in the past for mythicals being allowed into VG, and why they've never done it with mythicals before, is because they always view mythicals as not across the board fair for everyone, because mythicals are generally like a mystery gift at a certain point in time, and they're not accessible regularly to be caught in games, so it's not fair to the player base. But that's been one of the reasons why we've never seen them introduced. I would love them to do a mythical format. I think it would change the whole dynamic of the you know, it would give them a bit of room as well to say, okay, we're going to do mythicals now and do some mystery gift events for mythicals to kind of complement it, right? And just have them available for the entirety of that season when it's running, one per save file, of course. And then everyone's got access to them, and it's a nice way for them to be able to do that. But yeah, I don't know if they'll ever do it. I don't know, but it would be nice if they did, for sure. But yeah, the legendaries coming back in box legendaries, like your Kyogre, your Groudons. It's scary. But Xerneas isn't going to be in the format, so I guess that's a positive, right? Sad about Yveltal, but Xerneas not being there is a little bit sad, because there's not going to be any shenanigans with Geomancy or anything like that. So we'll see how it goes. Have you been watching since the start, but only on a laptop? Ah, nice. Okay, cheers, mate. I appreciate it. Is Poipole available in DYNAMAX Adventures? Been watching a shiny one and Ultra Sun and Moon file. I don't know. I don't think it is available in DYNAMAX Adventures. Pretty sure it's not. I think it's one of the only Ultra Beasts it's not. I could be wrong though. If I am, someone correct me in the chat. But I'm pretty sure that the Ganadel is one of the only ones that you can't get in the DYNAMAX Adventures. Like I say, I could be wrong. No shiny Swampert. That would have been a nice one to get. Ninjask. Nope. Cryogonal. Moment of truth. Here we go. Lugia. Of course not. No. No, no, no. Sad. Right, we'll have to go for it again. Okay. Yeah, guess you drag yourself to Ultra Sun and Moon. No, we don't want the Landorus. Don't want the Landorus, we want the Lugia. I mean, I would like to hunt for the Landorus, but not tonight. Okay. It's that one. Code this time, friends, is going to be 55779636. So that's a code for this one. Just type it in chat again. It's going to be 55779636. If anyone wants to hop in and join, be my guest. We got 3 minutes. Changing the code seems to work a little bit more to allow people to come in. Ob, how are you doing? I hope you're good. And great to see you in the chat as always, my friend. Been shopping in town today for the boy's birthday, and he chose a Lugia plush, so I hope it brings you good luck. That is a great birthday present. Great choice as well. Hope he has a fantastic birthday as well. When is the big day, my friend? Is it tomorrow or Sunday or even into next week? Don't mind me asking, but wish them happy birthday for when the big day comes around. Exciting as well. I want a Lugia plush. What are we going to pick for this one then? Ooh. I really want to pick the Swoobat, but it's not going to be the best. Let's go Terrier. Glad I kind of hate to battle it against Xerneas and doubles. Yeah, it's probably a good thing, because Geomancy with Terra would be just absolutely horrible. I do think Groudon is going to be very good though. It's like a soft primal Groudon, right? Because you can get the fire typing now with Terastallization. So I think Groudon will be very good in the format, which is nice, because I love Groudon. And actually, when I was in Dortmund, I managed to pick myself up. I'll try and find it. But I did manage to capture the moment. I got a shiny Groudon very early on. Some soft resets. The video's not the best, but there we go. You can see the video of the Groudon that I picked up, and that was in Dortmund. So I managed to get it. It took me 45 minutes to actually catch it though, which was absolutely nuts, which was crazy. 45 minutes to catch that. So yeah, never mind. But I was very happy to get it. So I'm all set up for when it does roll around at GS Cup anyway. Keyboard. What? Have I missed something? Keyboard. The Swampert was shiny. Nice. Keyboard. That's amazing. Congrats. That is so good. I'm sorry I missed that as well. That is amazing. Please, one of us got a shiny on that last one. Axel will still be going for a little while longer now. Yeah, for sure. I'm not too sure on exact times tonight. Nigel, how are you doing? I am doing good, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. Great to have you in the stream as always, mate. Jumbo Joss, it didn't appear again. Hopefully on the next one. We didn't get the Zygarde. Just taking a break from the Zygarde tonight. Gonna try the Lugia and hopefully get this Registeel as well. You were Sneck by the way, if you didn't guess. Hopefully keep that shiny luck going as well. Get many more. Violet, Amazon sent me that broken 3DS. Ordered a new one. Arrives in 2 to 3 days. Moon and Omega Ruby going down. Check your equipment. Oh man, what happened to it? Was it just faulty? Pleased that you're getting a replacement sent though. Excited for you to be playing Moon and Omega Ruby though. That is very exciting. Both very good games. Corey, how are you doing, my friend? Great to see you, and I hope you're looking forward to the weekend and had a nice easy Friday. Charger for the battery, yeah. Great support option, especially against the Lugia. Bradley, have you got any idea when the Pokeballs podcast will be returning? I'm missing my favorite podcast. I need to speak to Scott. I was meant to be catching up with him earlier in the week, but with not feeling too great, I haven't had a chance to catch up with him. And I know he's got a PC over this weekend, he was saying earlier, so we'll have to hopefully get the gears turning very soon to kind of get it back up kicking, because I do miss it. I do miss doing the podcast with him. I haven't spoken to him in absolutely ages either. I think his room's all finished now because he was redecorating his room, so that was one of the reasons why we couldn't kind of hook up and do anything. But Hopefully not long, my friend. I will let you know as soon as I know. Whoever's got the green hair, they are rocking it. Not me, I don't think. Glom, sorry to disappoint. Vader, thank you. Yeah, it was nice to get. I was like, after one of the filming days that we did, I came back and I was pretty wiped out, and I was like, I'm just gonna do some resets for Groudon. And I had, yeah, I don't know why, I was just like, we'd been talking at breakfast that morning about GS Cup, and I was like, I'll try for Groudon, try find it. So I went after it and I managed to find the encounter for it, and then yeah, got it very quickly after that. So it was that was really, I didn't count how many resets, but it wasn't many. Scott Germany was good, just I wasn't the best. I wasn't feeling the best, mate. I was feeling a bit under the weather, and today is probably the first time I felt half decent all week. What are we going for? Let's just pick a citrus berry. I guess that'll help us along. But we were right next to like Dortmund's football stadium as well, so we walked past that pretty much most days, which was really cool to see. And they played on the Friday night. I think if I hadn't been feeling so ill, I would have tried to go to the football game, but standing out in the cold when I was already feeling like not great, with having the event the next day as well, probably wasn't the best idea, so I give it a miss. Just sad, because I would have loved to have seen the yellow wall. It would have been very cool to see in person. Wolflay, anyone have a normal Arceus that they would like to trade for my shiny Arceus? You have Scarlet or Violet? That sounds like a crazy trade. I don't know. Right, let's take this thing down. Samulga. I hope we see that you, me too, Vader. I really do. Registeel is the gatekeeper at the minute. Is gatekeeping this shiny hunt. What is your favorite shiny G-Max form, Axel? Ooh, G-Max form. I really like Grimmsnarl, you know, I really do. It's the one that always sticks in my head. I really like shiny G-Max Grimmsnarl. I like its design as well. It looks very cool. Always reminds me of like a Guyver. I don't know if any of you guys ever seen it. It's a really old manga series. But yeah, it always reminds me of a Guyver. I don't know if that was what it was meant to be based on. But yeah. Yeah, I do. That's probably one of my favorite ones. What about you? Jumbo Josh. Is a shiny Arceus Gent. Sounds like it might be. It could be. I mean, when you're trading a shiny for a regular one, it's a little sus. It might not be. Might be totally innocent. But you know, just saying, if I shiny hunted Arceus and got it, I wouldn't be trading it for a regular one. That would be my only thinking there. Just throwing it out there. I really am, but I don't know, because getting a shiny Arceus is pretty hard to do in game, doing it legit. And it'd be the last thing I'd be trading away. Professor Orc, it is great to see you, my friend. I hope you've had a fantastic week. It's been a little while since I've been on, but great to see you in the chat as always, my friend, and hope you're looking forward to the weekend. It seems like a fishy trade, yeah. I think everyone feels the same on that one. So maybe not. Like I say, it could be completely innocent. I don't know though. What do you think is better, Trick Room Setter in DD or Farigiraf? Probably Farigiraf, because I think I like, just from me personally, I prefer to have a bit more, like my Trick Room Setter to be a bit more, have a bit more offensive presence. Farigiraf definitely allows you to have that. Whereas in DD, it can do damage, but it's very underwhelming. You're not going to be doing... It's a bit like Cresselia, where Cresselia is a tank. It supports really well. It can set the Trick Room up consistently, but it's not really doing the damage that you kind of need it to be doing, you know, where Farigiraf can cut through teams by itself, especially if you've got the Throat Spray item on there as well. So I'd probably say Farigiraf out of the two. Nilo, what do you like more, my friend? Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield? Scarlet and Violet, I think I prefer. I'm not going to take this one. I'll let someone else take it because I feel like the rest of the team could use a buff. Yeah, I'd probably say Scarlet and Violet. The only thing, and we might not have even seen the last of Scarlet and Violet yet, so we might have more Scarlet and Violet to come, which would be really nice. You never know. We might get more DLC content, which would be great. But the only thing that, like, and I've said it so many times as well, I feel like a broken record sometimes, but the only thing that really puts me off Scarlet and Violet now, saying like it's the best of the best of the best, is the fact that they shiny lock the legendaries, and I'm like, why did you do that? I could have just spent like more time in that game hunting for the legendaries, shiny hunting them. And it's the fact that why we're coming back to these older games, which is never a bad thing, but it's just, I think it says a lot more about Scarlet and Violet than, you know, playing Scarlet and Violet right now, which is the most current game. Yeah. What about yourself though? See you soon, Obi Wolfman. Enjoy the walk. Bradley, what do you think about Dan Ashworth links to Man United, and would you allow him to leave this year? Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? It's not ideal. I think Dan Ashworth is a very good man to have at the top of your club or in and around the top. So to lose him's definitely not going to be ideal, but if he wants to go, I think let him go, you know. Tankers Masha, thank you so much for the subscribe. If you joined the stream, I hope you enjoy it with us tonight. So yeah, I think if he wants to go, just you have to kind of let him go. There'll be someone else that can come in and hopefully fill the role, do another job. The thing that the paper's on talking about at the minute is Newcastle's best transfer window was pre-Ashworth coming in. We signed Gomes, we signed Isaac, we signed like that, Trippier, like all our big players, you know, like Bruno and those were all signed before Ashworth actually came into post, because he was on gardening leave for like, was it 6 months before he could actually come in and do anything with us. But the papers are all like, oh yeah, Ashworth was responsible for Gomes, for Isaac, and he wasn't. They were all Eddie signings. So I think like in Steve Nixon as well. So those two were the ones responsible for those big ones coming in. I think Ashworth's been behind the likes of Gordon, players like that. But I think we'll be fine. I think we just need to rinse Man United for as much money as possible. And yeah. Remember that they tried to make us pay like, what was it? I can't remember the loan fee they wanted us to pay for. Who was it? Jesse Lingard. Wasn't it like 12 million they wanted for a 6-month loan with his contract ending in the summer? So I think we just remember that and just be like, okay, if you want Ashworth, this is what it's going to cost you, and take them to the cleaners for it. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I can't see him staying though. I think it's pretty much done from what I'm hearing, and it'll be all confirmed next week, if not before then. Tony, would you think of a team both Ndidi and Frigoraf as viable, like a hard trick room with Size Spam? I don't see why not. I think both offer different things, so definitely think they could 100% work, especially with Blood Moon. Yeah. Virtuoso Matt, thank you so much for becoming our latest member on the channel. I really appreciate it, my friend. Cannot say thank you enough, and hope you enjoy your time being a member here on the channel. We haven't been streaming this week just because I've been ill, but we are getting back into a good regular streaming schedule, so it'll be great to see you around, and hope you enjoy the streams that we do have coming up as well. This new mythical rumors seem pretty fake. They would have announced it already. I don't know. I think there's something in them, you know, to do with maybe the original rune trio and it being linked to them with the king. That's a good link. I do like that. The Momotaro link as well. Do we take Kang? I really like Kang, but I don't think it's really that great in this raid. And Virtuoso Matt, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. Really appreciate it, my friend. No, I'm good. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I would love to think that we're going to get loads of other content for Scarlet and Violet, and we're going to get another mythical that's going to be in this movie that'll be announced, and that'll be a new added bonus content as well in Scarlet and Violet. It'd be very exciting if we did get those sort of things. And there is the scope as well. You got to think, like, you know, there is the Regis that are tradable in, which they could port in somehow to Scarlet and Violet. So there's definitely scope for them to do stuff. I just don't know whether, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what they announced in. I feel like they did because of them not being in the scene encounter. Usually are, but yeah, I wish it could be shiny. Yeah, I wish they would have been shiny. It would have been so much better, wouldn't it? There's nothing that's going to be good against the Lugia here. We're just going to have to support our team members. I still prefer 4th gen games. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl are my favorite for now. If I have to choose between Scarlet and Sword, I'd go for Sword. Scarlet shows pixels after a while. This is true. They could have taken a little bit more care with the build of Scarlet and Violet, but overall I think generally very good games. Stories very good, character buildings, I would say one of the best we've seen in any Pokemon game. You know, I think you always look back at like Black and White, and then, you know, those of you that played Black and White will know how good a character N was, right? In the transition that we saw N from Black and White in Black and White 2. Like I would say it's parallel to that, really, if not better, maybe, with the character building in Scarlet and Violet. It's just felt a little bit cut short at the end of the Indigo disc, but other than that, I think it's really cool. But yeah, everyone's gonna have their favorites. I think it'll be a fond region that's looked back on though, and a generation that people really hold high going forward in time. Tanker Smasher, I have a hard time hunting random encounters in Sword and Shield. Should I get the DLC for DYNAMAX Adventures? I would definitely recommend it, because you've got then access to literally all of the legendaries, all the Ultra Beasts. It's really good, and their shiny odds are pretty good. I think they're like 1 in 400 without the shiny charm. So straight away when you go into them, you've got really good shiny odds if you're wanting to shiny hunt them. So yeah, I think for that, and then you get Calyrex, you get Glastrier, as well as Regidrago or Regieleki, depending on which one you choose. You get all the Regis, Regigigas as well. There's loads. You get the Galarian birds. Yeah. The Musketeer trio, Keldeo. There is a lot of things you can go and do in the DLCs for Sword and Shield. So definitely worth picking up, I think, if you can grab them. Brandon, what's the shiny chance? So the shiny chance for the Regi is 1,395, around that. And the shiny chance for the Lugia is 1 in 100. Professor Oak, I didn't unfortunately. I wasn't very well, so I wasn't even able to get out. I saw so many people have been able to pick it up though, which is really nice, because it obviously being an exclusive only to PLA. How about yourself? Did you manage to get one? Yu-Gi-Oh profile picture spotted. Oh, there we go. Nick, how are you doing? Hope you're good. There's Yugi Moto. The S tier profile pic. Nilo, I still have to thank you for your videos. Helped a lot to complete my decks. Thank you so much, Nilo. I'm pleased they were helpful, and I really appreciate the support as well, my friend. Hope future videos are just as helpful as well. For them all thanks to your guides. That's awesome to hear, mate. That is awesome to hear. Brilliant Diamond is still one of my favorites. I really like it. This is why I'm like, if Ilka are making a Faithful remake or anything this year, I think it's going to be fine. It is going to be fine. Whatever we end up getting, Black and White, Johto games, anything, it'll be good. It will be good. I have faith. I have faith that these remakes, if we are getting remakes, which we might not at all, will be good. Will be good. Hate how the shiny charm doesn't affect the Regis. I know, right? It's just, come on, just give us a break. That's what it's like. Such hard hunts to do. I've never actually, that's one of the hunts I've never done in Sword and Shield. I never did for Regieleki or Regidrago, because I needed them for like competitive play. So I was always like, nah, I don't have time to kind of do the shiny hunts. I would love to start a new profile in Sword and Shield, and then be like, let's try and finally get them. I like both the shinies as well. They've got really nice shinies. Pokemon Go God, I got shiny Lugia 2 days ago, and we haven't got it again now. This is brutal. Okay, we didn't get the best Pokemon choices throughout the raid here. Oh, okay. Let's go again. Vileplume, nope. Mulga, nope. Nope. Okay, let's go again. BXC David, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're good. Looking for a custom OT Pogo and Namaris. Who wants to trade one? I'm about to restart BDSP and shiny hunt some legendaries. Nice, my friend. Which ones are you going to be aiming for? It's weird. I had to hop into BDSP last week just before the event to grab a Registeel for Ben for his team. And I forgot how painful it is to go on the underground and find the oh, what they called. You need to find the what are they? The charm things underground. Can't remember the name of them. The mysterious blocks. Right, 456996663 is the code. So that's the code for this next one. Hope anyone's welcome to join. If you would like to join us in this Lugia quest, then be my guest. This is the code though for the next one. And there we go. Okay, 3 minutes starting. I don't think it'll take 3 minutes. It's been pretty quick. This is hunt with viewers, Nick. So you are more than welcome to join if you would like to hop in. If not this one and you would like to still join, we will be doing another one. So there is one space. Jamie hopping in. Amazing. Right, we've got Banks, Jamie, and Bravi. Right, I'm going to pick the Manectric. We're guaranteed to beat the Lugia with the Manectric, I feel. Lycanroc, nice. That's a nice one. It shows after the capture right at the end, Brandon. So it's like one of those like really like you have to get through the den, capture them all, and then check the summary at the end. And they'll only appear shiny in that summary, whether or not they're shiny or not, you know. Sneaky. I think we go for the... there is an ice and there is a rock type. The ice is Alolan Sandslash and the rock is... impossible to really make out. I don't really know what it is. I feel like we go this way either way. Registeel is not shiny. Christian, how are you doing? Watching you do this made me reset mine just to join the shiny hunt. Awesome. Good luck with the shiny hunt as well. And I hope you manage to get it very, very quickly. Trying to shiny hunt the Reggie Rock with those soft resets, but so far no luck. How many resets have you done? Are you not keeping counts in? But I hope you get the shiny very soon. Shards of Death. Yes, the shards. Mysterious shards. Is that what they're called? Mysterious shards? I can't remember. Oh, this is not the one that we need. I have to just overheat it. It's the only thing that we can do. Staccato, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. I am doing all right, my friend. I am doing good. Better than I was earlier in the week. How was your trip to Dortmund? Dortmund was really good. Really good. I don't know if you were aware, before I left, we were streaming. I was getting gradually worse, and it got gradually worse. Like, I got pretty sick when I was away. So it was a bit of a struggle over the event itself, but it was a lot of fun besides that. And then when I got back, it hit me fully. So I've been a bit out of action this week, but back up and running today, which has been nice. Danny, wonder if I could get the time set up with the members in the Discord to do DYNAMAX adventures. Definitely try it, yes. If you're doing any over the weekend and I'm about, I will hop in. I would love to hop in and join you guys if you're doing any. So you don't use your own Pokemon. The game gives you some to choose. That's really cool. Yeah, so they're all rentals. So you can literally, I think it takes about maybe from starting the game, you can do it in about an hour and a half, I believe, from like starting a new game to getting to the Crown Tundra if you've got access to the DLC. So it's really quick to get to the Dynamax raids, and because you're using rentals, you don't need to have any like trained Pokemon to be able to catch like all the legendaries. So it's a really good facility to kind of farm as well. TC Mua, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're good. Great to see you as always, and I hope you're getting ready for a nice relaxing weekend. Can I join you after Fox did? Yes, 100%, 100%. Alphalicious, how are you doing as well, my friend? Just want to stop in and say that the stream has been awesome so far. Thank you so much, mate. Having a rough mental health day, and it has been helping a bit. Hope you get the LUGIA soon. Thank you so much, my friend, and I'm sorry to hear that you're not having the best of days, but I hope it does start to improve, my friend, and my thoughts are definitely with you, and hopefully the stream, if it can help cheer you up in any way, I hope it does. But you take care of yourself, mate. That's the most important thing of all, and thoughts are 100% with you on when you're not feeling too great. But if you need anything, do just reach out. DMs are open as always, my friend. Sin, 500 resets so far with the Regirock. Oh, you're catching up to me, Sin. You'll get it before we get the Registeel, guarantee. This Registeel just feels like it doesn't have a shiny form, shiny locked in this game that I'm in. But I hope you get it soon. I really do. That's a lot of resets. I guess I can't complain because we're still well under odds at the moment. So if we get it anytime soon, it's like, oh, that's good, because even though it's a bit of a drag with the resets, we're still way under odds. Yeah, absolutely. You have your sweater. It's such a vibe. Glom, thank you so much. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. I do love it. I like the reminds me of the beach. It's like a beach hoodie. It's keeping me warm tonight though, so that's the main thing. Right, which direction? Grass or steel? There's not really much winning either way. I think we'll go this way. Virtuous and Matt, have you played Pokemon Channel to get the Jirachi? Is it worth it? I haven't played it. It's I think if you're just doing it for the Jirachi, it's probably not too bad. But if you're ever trying to shiny hunt for it from that, I think that is probably I think a lot of people would agree it's probably the hardest shiny hunt in all of the Pokemon games that you can do. It's a monumental task because you've got to play, like, I don't know how easy it is to get the shiny, like, to trade over. Like, because I think you've got to play through, you can only trade it once, right? Not really too sure on all the details of it. I'm mixing that up with the Mystery Dungeon one. I'm not too sure. Could be. Shiny Hunt and Digger's Bee in Pokemon Sword right now. Good luck with the Shiny Hunt. The overheat's what we need here. Don't you need all the badges for catching other legendaries in the DLC? It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Not with the Dynamax Adventure raids. Yeah, so you don't need to. Myself, it was a crazy hectic week with highs and lows, but today was a great day to cap off the week. Great to hear, my friend. I'm super happy to hear that. Things are looking up for old Prof here. That's great to hear, mate. And a nice weekend. A couple of days just to relax and just soak it all in as well. That is really positive, mate. I'm really happy to hear. Glom, Shiinotic is like one of my favorite shinies, but I still don't have one. I love Shiinotic. It's such a great Pokemon. I really wish, I felt like it was like, it could have been like up there with Amoonguss. Its typing didn't help it. Yeah, so I do love it though. It's one of my favorite Pokemon from Sword and Shield. Just never quite lived up to the hype. But still a cool Pokemon with Rain Dish. It's got some potential in a Trick Room team. Felicious, no problem, my friend. You just remember, reach out if you need anything at all. But thoughts with you, mate. Good Friday vibes, always good. can't believe it's Friday. I honestly feel, because this week has been so surreal. I just feel like today is really Friday today. It sounds super weird probably for all of you that are like actually normal and have had normal weeks. But I feel like this week has just been such a blur to me. Yeah, it just feels so weird. I could, if someone said to me it's Monday night, I'd be like, yeah, Monday and night. We've got the rest of the week to go. Honestly, I like, it seems so super weird. But I'm happy it's the weekend, of course. No, I will not take the Shinotic. I'm going to excuse myself, mate. I have to work and I only got 5 hours left to sleep. Oh, mate, no. You go get some sleep. Go get some rest. You deserve it. Have a great day tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming by the stream, Nilo. And I'll hopefully catch you on another one very soon. But I hope you have fantastic, nice, easy, quick day at work and everything goes very well for you, my friend. And thank you once again. We're going for the Alolan Sand Slash. Okay. That is the one. Team was right. I was wrong. But Elio, take care of yourself, mate, and I'll see you very soon. Rocket Blastoise. After 20 plus years of playing Pokemon, I finally caught a shiny Cyndaquil in Violet. Nice. One of the hardest shiny starters to get in the games as well. Congrats, my friend. Very happy for you. Very happy for you. And for you, Professor Oak, as well. William, I'm working tomorrow though. Oh, hopefully it's a nice easy one for you tomorrow. Do I guess I do. We'll just go for it. William, I hope tomorrow's day is nice and easy. When's your next day off? Hope you get a break very soon. Going to see you on the broadcast very soon. I can't say Banks. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, I can't say anything. I wish I could. But yeah, it won't be. I can categorically say Utrecht will not. I will not be though on the broadcast. Well, it could be. It could be though, couldn't I? Potentially. Who knows? Can't say anything. I've said too much already, and I'm so bad for it as well. I got Sunday and Monday off. Can't complain too much. Very nice, mate. That's going to be nice. Just chill out. Get tomorrow out of the way. That is good news. Tomorrow goes nice and quick for you. I can't believe we've got no overheats left either. Do I take the Sand Slash? I'll take it, but if no one else wants it, then that's cool. Talking in riddles, yeah. Be like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. All my riddling. Can you guess? Call me like the new Riddler Coo. The British in Riddler Coo. I'll not be as good though as Coo. Can you see if the Pokemon is shiny on the battle? No, Jumbo Josh. You have to go into the summary screen right at the end. So it's like the only problem with the Dynamax Adventure raids, where you have to catch everything. Because any of them have the really increased shiny odds, so they can literally all be shiny, but you won't know until that last moment. Gotta go now, but good luck with catch you all later. Ob, thank you so much for coming by, mate, and hope you have a great weekend and see you very soon. I will trade for it. The Manetric's really good though, so I feel like I'm kind of giving up one good option for another decent option, but Manetric's very low health, so we might be in trouble if I do keep it. So I missed a shiny then. No, you might not have done. But if you're not catching, this is why it's good to make sure that you catch everything when you're going through it. Forever, what's your favorite Galarian Pokemon? Shiny. Galarian shiny. I don't know. The Galarian form shinies. Let's have a think of this. I got to really think about this one. Gonna have to pull some up just to have a look. Galarian forms. Probably, does Berserker count? Because it's not really a Galarian form, right? I would say the Galarian birds, but the Galarian birds aren't, they're just like their originals. So they're not like the most exciting, you know? Probably Obstagoon's shiny is probably the best one out of all of them. Surfetched as well. It's a nice one. Surfetched. Obstagoon is the best, yeah. I'd say probably Obstagoon. Rapidash is nice. But yeah. Berserker counts. I would say Berserker is the one. Because Berserker shiny is great. It's a very nice shiny. Surfetched is a very nice shiny as well. Galarian Corsola. Let me have a look at Galarian Corsola. I don't know why I'm having such a hard job at saying Corsola. What's it shiny like? Because it's normally white. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's like the grey colour, isn't it? I do like that. It's quite nice. Really nice, actually. Nice subtle one. I like the purple eyes on it. It's very cool. It's a very cool shiny. Picked up the GB operator from your recommendation. I love it. Restart an emerald on it. Oscar, amazing. Oscar, you know you can back up your original save. So if you've got a save file on there already, you can save it to your computer. So you'll never lose that save file, even if you're wanting to start a new one. It's always worth doing. I think, at least, you know. So it's always something to consider, so you don't lose it completely. But I hope you enjoyed the Emerald playthrough, and please you like the GB operator as well. It's such a great little device, it really is. Man, I can't wait for Pokemon Day. Tom and Cock, me too. Really can't. There's like so many possibilities, right? There's like, are we gonna get any of the virtual games for the Switch? Possibly, maybe not. Are we gonna get any more content for Scarlet and Violet? DLC content? Maybe. The epilogue was only the end of the friendship arc that we had with like Kieran, Carmine, Arvin, Nimona, Penny. So there's still story there that we could have, you know? So potentially we could get 7-star raids, we could get some spicy ones, but content for Scarlet and Violet could still be a possibility. Good job team as well on getting the Lugia. Then what are we getting? Are we getting a remake? Are we getting a faithful remake? Are we getting a Legends game? Are we getting a faithful remake and a Legends game? Are we getting a Let's Go game? It's like, there's so many possibilities they could do, because there's so much they could kind of tick box for this year, like the Johto anniversary. You've got so many Unova hints. It is the gen where Unova should have a remake. It's just so much. It's very exciting though. Seismitoad, no. Shiinotic, no. Sandslash, one last chance. Lugia, you elude us once again. How did everyone else get on? Did anyone else manage to get the shiny Lugia or any other shinies? Let me know in the chat if you did. Right, let's go again for the Lugia. Let's see. Right, the code this time, chat, is going to be 81126522. Okay, so code, if anyone wants to hop in and join, is 81126522. So it's in chat now, and see if we can get lucky on this time. I can't believe we've not even had a shiny tonight. I feel like the virtual games will be on the Switch successor. That would make more sense, probably. Tanker Smasher, I would love another Legends game. Me too. I really hope we get one. I really do. It's went a little quiet recently on like the whole Legends stuff. It's more focusing. I feel like more of the leaks and the rumors are focusing more on, like, you know, the funny 4chan rumors that we get are focusing more down on like just a faithful remake or stuff like that. So the Legends rumors have went a little bit quiet, but yeah, a Legends game would be very hype. Still haven't done the epilogue. You got plenty of time at Tonghawk. Got plenty of time to get your Petulant, Glow. If it could have one Pokemon, it would have to be Bulbasaur. I'd love to look after it and buy it a little watering can. That is so cute. I love Bulbasaur as well. It's the best. It's the best. The original. Invader and putting Mystery Dungeons and new Legends game on my bingo. I think they're good ones to do. I think the Mystery Dungeons talk has been pretty high on the agenda recently as well. So that could be something that we see. That'd be good. And there's so much scope for what they could do with the Mystery Dungeons games as well. Kind of cool. Just want them to take at least a year to make a game. Do not want a worse game than BDSP. I enjoy it. Like Jumbo, I know what you mean, but I enjoyed BDSP. I think it was for what it was. I think it was a decent game. But if you're I think if you're expecting like the Diamond and Pearl remakes to be like equivalent to like Sword and Shield, you know, I think that's where the disappointment comes in. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Running Random Run with player Phil, and it's a fire adventure. Legends was such a good game, one of my favorites all time. Can't find the raid. Okay, right, I'm quitting out of this and I'll put a new code in. John, I'm sorry, mate. We'll start it again. We'll see. People are having issues finding it, so we'll try and get it started again under a new code. Let's go 44805211. Okay, that's the code. Let's go for that one. 44805211 code. Right, let's try this one again. There we go. Running a random run with player Phil, and it's a fire adventure. Legends was such a good game. It really isn't accessible again. Hopefully it works this time. Let me know if anyone's having trouble. Prof, I really like Lapras in real life. I'd love to travel around the Mediterranean style. That would be very cool. A Dragonite would be good as well. I always think back to like that first Pokemon movie where the Dragonite, you know, you're flying around on a Dragonite. That'd be very cool. A Dragonite would be fun. Hi, about Panic. Did you get the Zygarde offline? No, Steinthor, I haven't. Just taking a break from the Zygarde tonight, going for the Lugia. But I hope you are well as well, my friend. Dragonite would be one of my favorites because I think it's so fast as well. You'd be able to get anywhere really quickly with the Dragonite, so you would have no problem traveling anywhere. Lapras would be very good though, being able to travel the seas and stuff. Doesn't look like anyone's having much joy getting in this one either. Or a Charizard, or a Lugia. A Lugia would be fun to be able to fly around on. I love Lugia's flying animation in Scarlet and Violet as well. And in Pokemon Let's Go. It's got a nice flying animation in those games as well. I think I would like a Flygon. That would be very cool. Love a Flygon. Glad to hear. I mean, selfishly, no, I totally understand, mate. I try not to do anything like the shiny hunts that we do on stream. I try to stay away from doing when I'm not streaming. Is like much sometimes I'm like, I'm having so much fun with the shiny hunt. I really want to kind of continue it. I do resist. So I try not to do them when I'm not streaming because I would hate to get the shiny when a lot of you kind of invested a lot of time alongside me and I kind of deny the shiny when it pops up. So I would just feel bad. Don't forget to like the stream chat. Lith, thank you so much. What are we on? 77 likes. If we can get to 100 likes by the end of the stream, that would be amazing. You are enjoying it. Drop down and jump in, drop a like. It is very, very much appreciated. And Enzo, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. If you are joining us on the stream tonight, I hope you are enjoying it, my friend, and having a great day yourself. Staccato, just random question. Do you edit your videos? If yes, when you mess something up in the voiceover, like a cough, do you restart the sentence or do you just cut it out? I normally cut it out staccato. I don't know if it's always the best, my ability, probably not the best editor ever, but I do all my own editing, yeah. But I would just normally cut it out. And if I can start the sentence, like I normally probably start the sentence again, rather than like stop it and start the recording again. So just continue with where I kind of left off, or a little bit before then, just to kind of give it a better flow. Asking because I'm editing my first video. That's very exciting. How's it going? How is it going? I'm very excited. You're gonna have to pause. You're gonna have to drop the video in when you finished it, the link to it. I would love to check it out. Right, John, thanks for hopping in and joining. Good luck with this one. Hopefully this is the one. Right, we got dragon, flying, bug, anything good. We got an ice up that side, so probably ice and dark this side. I think that's probably the way to go. Nick, I would attempt to join, but in my own kind of run right now. No problem, Nick. Good luck with it as well. I hope you get the shiny very soon. Keyboard won't let anyone in. It's so weird. I don't know why it's like stopping people getting in. Danny with the shiny jacket. I need to bust the shiny jacket out. Really do need to find it. Maybe that is the problem, Danny. We haven't got the shiny jacket, so it's denying us the shiny until we put the jacket on. July players, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. I don't know why the alert hasn't come up. Max lightning. This butterfree. Is Zygarde kind of manageable? I haven't fought it myself, but I've heard how difficult it is. You can do it solo. It is tough to do solo, but it can be done. But it's better to do it. It's quicker to do it and more consistent to do online with others that are kind of hunting as well. It's just, yeah, it can be really frustrating if you're trying to just keep doing it solo yourself, because it is probably the hardest out of all of them. Just because it hits, it's like 100% form when it hits 50%, so it gets even stronger. It gets a HP recover as well, and it's just a bit brutal to do. Steinsaw still grinding for Regieleki. How many resets are you on now, my friend? I hope you get lucky very soon, mate. I really do. That is just such a long time going for it. It's gonna be the biggest pop-off when you eventually get it. But other than Zygarde, I just need the Sword and Shield fossils. That's very cool. And you can hunt for them in the raids, the shinies, in the DLC. So that is a way to get them without actually doing the fossil reset. Because I know I got a Dracovish shiny doing in the raids, which was really cool. Mewtwo would be awesome as a partner Pokemon in real life. Thinking of that picture of Mewtwo holding red overlooking the city. Yeah, can you imagine? That's crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah, of a Mewtwo. You could take over the world, Mewtwo. So powerful. Damn, I joined with a minute left, but it didn't connect me. Christian, I'm sorry. I don't know what the problem is with the server tonight with Sword and Shield. It seems to be like really hit or miss. We've had some where it's been like really good, and others where it's been like not easy for anyone to join. The only consistent person I think that we've had is John. John's had no trouble all night. Jumbo and defeated Zygarde once and it wasn't shiny, so I didn't choose it. Yeah, it's the best way when it's not shiny, because it's such a nice shiny to get as well. But hopefully if you try again, you have a bit more luck with it. And we'll be doing the Zygarde hunt for sure next week at some point. So if you want to hop on and join us when... why have I set up the electric train? It's already set up. I've totally misclicked. Such a waste. Such a waste. Currently my shiny Minio hunt. Wish me luck, please. Tanker Smasher. Good luck with that. I really hope you have a lot of luck with getting them. Great shiny as well. William leaves a Registeel side hunt. Made me get on my 3DS for a side Formosa hunt. Nice. Awesome, William. Good luck with it. I hope you have a lot of luck with the resets and get it nice and early. Let us know how the hunt's going though. I forget how much I do just really enjoy the Ultra Wormholes. They're such a good facility. Really are. Again, it just adds to like the frustration of like why they just locked all the the legendaries in the post game of Scarlet and Violet. It's crazy. Crazy to me. John, you are the chosen one. 100%. Imagine having Giratina as your poker partner in real life. Would be cool. That would be very cool. It would be. I do not want the Butterfree. Giratina would be a very cool Pokemon to have. We don't want it. We don't want it. So I might just go back and record a few things again. I mean, that's the thing. Like, just if you're not happy with how stuff sounds, that's the beauty of it. You've got the ability to just go back and do other stuff again until you're like happy with it, you know. I thought it's been 16 months, about 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, conservative, 1 reset per minute, 96,000 resets for Regieleki. That is like, I just can't get my head around it. I don't know how that is even possible. I know it's possible because like that is, you know, you're saying that is what it is. I just feel like that is the worst. That's the worst. Your shiny luck, I feel after this, I think you deserve like every soft reset that you do, a maximum of like 10 soft resets, and you should be guaranteed the shiny after this hunt. So thank you for the note on the fossil raids. Yeah, the fossil raids do make it a bit easier than having to dig them up and then turn them the fossil lady. 96,000 resets. That is brutal. I really hope you get it soon, mate. I really do. I want to get my 3DS as well for my Poipole. The Poipole, yeah, that's such a nice shiny as well. Like the Ganadel shiny's great. One of the best Ultra Beast shinies. I got the Indigo Core Minio yesterday. Nice, using the 16 count method. Awesome to hear. I love the 16 count method. It's such a really cool thing that was like discovered. I can't believe that it was discovered so late as well, because it can be applied to any hunt in Paldea Kitakami as well, but probably not as useful as it is for the Miniors. I mean, there's a few shinies that is really useful on, but like that's probably the best one. Shannon, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks for joining the stream. Can't wait for the massive pop off. Mate, can you imagine after that many resets, after that long, it's going to be the craziest pop off. It's going to be so, yeah, you have to record. You should record that. Yeah, that would be the viral video. Russian Rebel, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a great Friday. Thanks for hopping in and joining the stream. Is there an age limit for the stream? No, there is not. I don't use, well, we don't really talk about anything that would be age appropriate, and I feel like my language is pretty clean. I feel like that helps being a caster for Pokemon. I try to keep it nice and PC and as family friendly as possible. So no, you're all good. Safe place. In Germany it's 22:26. I really, you know what, when I was out in Dortmund, that was the one thing, although I wasn't feeling great a lot of the time, I really liked the time zone in Germany, which sounds really weird, because when I came back to the UK, I feel like I was still in that like time zone where it was like an hour ahead, so I was getting up an hour earlier and then feeling more tired at night earlier, which is good. So I've slept better since I came back. So yeah, but so on the Monday when I came back from Dortmund, it was I had to get up really early because I had an early flight back from Dusseldorf to Heathrow, and I left the hotel about 6:30 in the morning. Got up to the train station because I was like, I need to get an hour train across to Dusseldorf. So I had to buy a ticket. So I wanted to make sure I got to the station so I could get the proper ticket, get to the platform because I had my case and stuff. Got up there, got the taxi there, and all going fine. Managed to get my ticket after a little bit of teething issues with knowing which one I had to get, because it was like 2 different trains I could get, and I had to get this specific ticket. And I was kind of paranoid about not getting the right one. Anyway, get my ticket, get up to the platform, and I'm like, as I'm walking up to where the train is meant to be coming in, I look across to the other side of the platform, and I don't know what festival's been going on in Germany earlier this week, but there must have been a music festival or something along those lines, because it's like the whole platform on the other side was just like full people in like cosplays, fancy dress, and lots of loud music and lots of drinking at like, this is like pre 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, this is crazy. And these people weren't coming back from somewhere, like they'd been out already. These people were like going somewhere. So I don't know where it was. I haven't even looked to see since then. I should have done. Anyway, so their train comes in. They all pile onto their train, which is the opposite platform to myself. And a train comes in on my platform, but it's not the one I'm getting. It's like literally 4 minutes earlier, but it takes an hour and a half longer than the one I need to get. So I'm like, I'm not getting that one, so I'll wait. And then as soon as that leaves, even though it's gone to the same place as where I'm going, the board, it comes up with an hour delay for my train. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait for another hour because I need to get to the airport. Because like my plane takes off at like 10. I need to be there like as early as possible to check my bags and all that stuff. So I'm like panicking at this point. I'm like, oh my God, this is not going to happen. It's an hour delay. So I meet this family who are like, this dad comes across and he's like, are you traveling to the airport? And I don't think they were at the Pokemon event. They might have been. I don't think they were. So I'm like, yeah. So we find out the train's been delayed an hour, and then the only option is the train on the other side of the platform, which is just cleared out with all these party people wherever they were going. And then more of these party people are coming in for the next train, which is like the one that we can get, which is like slightly earlier. And the choice is to try and get on this train with all of these other people. And I'm not joking, there must have been like 500 people on this platform trying to get on this next train. And the family that I met was like, we're not going to get on this train. And as soon as the train pulled in, like about 40 minutes later, everyone piled in and there was like literally no room. And then there was like one tiny space. So I like squeezed in, and like literally it was like I had people here. And it was so loud and so party like, and I felt so ill. It was like the worst journey, standing for an hour with all these people who are like in the mood to go and party. And I was like the anti-party person at that stage. So the journey wasn't great to get over to the airport. And I literally got to my flight like about 5 minutes before they started boarding. So I was like really close, but yeah, it wasn't good. Costumes and drunk people, yeah. That early in the morning, I mean, they looked like they were gonna have a good time, but you know when you're like, I didn't feel great Monday morning. I was like, I just want to sit on a train, I just want to get it like a coffee, and I just want to chill for an hour before I get to the airport. I'm like so tired and not feeling great. And then it was like the total opposite. It was like a party train to Dusseldorf. It was not the best, and it was just like, oh, it was so crowded, too many people. But I got there in the end and it was fine. I don't know what ever happened to the other family, because they ended up, I think, staying and going from the other platform. So that was like the rest of my journey. All I was thinking about was like, I wonder if they actually got to the airport on time. Their flight was later than mine, so they had a little bit more time. But not even a taxi though, because like a taxi would have been like, the dad was like, if the train doesn't come, do you want to share a cab? And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. But I think a cab would have been like 120 euro. I was like, I really don't want to pay 120 euro. I just want to get the train. But yeah, so that was my little Monday morning excursion. Wish the US had good trains like Europe. I don't know if it was good at that point. Honestly, I feel like the US probably won in that example there. Most of the time though, European trains are normally pretty safe, pretty consistent, but that one was not the best one. I will say UK trains are hit or miss as well, not the best, but and they're expensive, so expensive. For example, Atlanta GA only gets one train each direction per day, and it's a big metro. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. No way, one train per day. Can I have a Pokemon from you, Shannon? We will be doing a giveaway probably next week on the channel, but not tonight. Vader. I wish I'd taken a photo or a video. Like, no, you wouldn't believe me, like, what it was like. And I can't really do it justice. I can't. Yeah, can't fall asleep. I'm almost never able to follow your streams. So catch that shiny Lugia already. Mate, you need to go sleep. I feel like that you need to put like Glitch X City, like lo-fi beats on or something, and just drift off. It'd be really nice. Do I set the electric train up now? I think I do. Ready for when we can Dynamax the next turn. Hopefully we can get through this turn and not get knocked out. Trains in Spain are horrendous. Really? I've only had like the one experience with trains in Spain, and that was from Madrid to an event, to a national back in the day. And that was alright, but it was more like a metro train. What holiday was it? What's that? German trains. Look, you even managed to catch a flight, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like, because the worst part was I knew I was going to be late for getting to the airport. But as soon as I got to the airport, I had to get the Sky train over to the airport, which itself took like 20 minutes because it was so busy when I got to the train station. So I was panicking, and then I had to find the British Airways desk to check my bag, and that was a mission because it was like the desks were just, there was so many of them in this small airport. Sounds crazy. Small airport, you'd think it'd be easy to find them, but it was like the complete opposite. But I managed to get on the flight in the end, so it was all good. And when I got onto the flight, I had a whole row of seats to myself at the back, which was nice. The weird thing was, I swear, I couldn't even be bothered to even mention it, but I booked my seats going out and coming back. But for some reason, my seat on the way back, they were like totally ignored the fact that I booked a seat. And I've even got the emails with like my seats booked on them. And then on the way back, they just allocated me a seat at the back of the plane. I was like, I'm too tired to even bother arguing, or like not arguing, but just bringing it up with anyone. I was like, it'll be fine. It was a window seat. I was like, it'll do. But I ended up like winning out and getting a whole row to myself anyway. So it was fine. And I kind of just slept. And the flight was only like 50 minutes, which was, yeah, crazy. Because I felt like Germany's way further than that. It's like it takes me longer to fly home to my parents in Newcastle than it does from London to Dusseldorf, which is crazy. Metro is fine, but the actual trains are very poor. Don't know. I'd love to get... Have you been on any trains in the UK? Professor Oak, I'd like to get your opinion on the comparison. Just checked out on my mons, and I've actually got no shiny adventure mons. The only shiny legend I got was a GameStop event for shiny Zamazenta since a board sword. Wow, that's a nice shiny though, really nice one. Pleased that you didn't miss that event. Hopefully, Nick, you start to get, if you are doing the Dynamax adventures, you start to get a lot more shinies going forward. It doesn't make too much difference with the shiny charm. Like, I don't think it's worth getting the shiny charm for the difference in the odds. It does make them a lot better if you've got the shiny charm, but it's not essential. Atlanta needs 100 plus intercity and high speed trains per day. Yeah, that's like in my head, that's like the number that it would be like logical to have. This should be the final blow. Right, are we going to get the shiny this time? Lugia done, so that's 4 Lugias. Man, can't believe we've not done more than 4 Lugias tonight. Let's see. And the Registeel still eluding us as well. Forever, I've had the shiny charm for like 2 months and got no more shinies. It's like it increases, it's like it goes from what 400 to 100, so it does increase it, but I guess, you know, on the great scheme of things, it's not increasing it like a great deal. You can still just get really unlucky. Professor Oak, I'm traveling to the UK in April, so I will let you know. As a child, I don't remember much about if the trains were good or not. I was glued to my Game Boy. That's fair. That's fair enough. All I saw was Kanto on my travels. Right. Let's initiate this one. Oh, please be shiny. Please be shiny, Lugia. Butterfree. Raquinid. Torpedo. Lugia! Why do you do this to us? Never mind. Right. I think, friends, I can feel my throat getting very gravelly, so I'm, rather than going to overdo it tonight, I'm going to call it a day there with the stream. But we will continue the Lugia for sure next week. We'll do one or two. What are we going to do? We're going to do a couple more for this Registeel, and then we'll call it a night. But we will continue on with the Lugia next week. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm sorry, especially Jumbo Josh, that you haven't been able to join. Hopefully you get to join the next one. Riley, how you doing, mate? Sorry, I'm signing off as well. My throat is feeling a little bit gravelly right now, and with how I've been this week, I don't want to make it any worse than it already is, because I'm starting to feel a little better today. But get some honey tea at least. David, thank you so much. That's a great suggestion. I will go and do exactly that after this one. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming out to the stream tonight. Weirdly enough, I was going to test out doing one of those vertical streams, but it doesn't really work too well for doing the raids. So we'll probably try some vertical streaming next week, because it seems to be all the stuff that everyone's doing. And I'll be back on Monday through the day. Earlier, we'll be doing the leaf green Nuzlocke. We'll be trying to finish that off, so I'm very excited for that. Then Monday night, we'll continue probably doing the Lugia hunt and try to get this Registeel as well. But have a great weekend, friends, and take care of yourselves. Have a nice rest of your Friday. I hope you all have an enjoyable weekend, and I'll look forward to hopefully catching you all early next week and getting back into a full routine of streams and stuff after we've got those events out the way now with Dortmund and Liverpool. So I'm not planning to be going away anytime soon for a little while anyway, which is nice. So thank you again, friends. Take care of yourselves. And Jumbo Josh, thank you so much for the subscribe, as well as everyone else, and for coming out to the stream. Oh, we've got 97 likes on the stream. Can we get 3 more just to make it to 100? Can we? That's the challenge. I'm gonna leave it there, friends, though. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a great weekend, and I'll hopefully catch you next week when we kick back up full force with the streams. Take care of yourselves, friends. Bye bye.